Before we begin our podcast, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're recording on. For Cass, it's the Borragagal people, and for Hailey, it's the Dharawal people.
Did you know that
No.
recording is in progress?
Yes, Siri told me.
It was the furthest thing from my mind. So apparently furthest isn't a word. Welcome to Drag Me Out. I'm Cass, and you are
The furthest away from Cass I could possibly be.
apparently furthest isn't a word. Who knew? And so welcome to this episode of Drag Me Out, where we talk about our usual shit, some other shit, some normal shit, some abnormal shit, and some diddy shit, I assume.
And maybe.
Little bit of drag stuff. I actually ended up watching the last episode of Drag Queen of the Universe or World or whatever it is.
I did as well. And also started to watch other ones that were sitting on my continue watching and stand for a very long time.
I got episode of 1 of UK. That was it.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Episode 1,
Basically,
I went, they're not bad, and then haven't watched them.
what I do is I go to the Snatch game and I lose interest after
Mm,
that.
mm.
I still haven't finished All Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway,
I, Lemon, right? Lemon won.
what?
Canada versus the world.
Oh, I don't know. I'm talking about Drag Queen of the Universe.
I thought you just said it was versus the world.
I think it's Drag Queen of the Universe.
Oh, maybe I'm watching a different one.
It's the one that's got like Alyssa Edwards and Queen Kong in it.
No, I haven't watched that one at all. No.
Okay, well, I accidentally found out the winner. Like I cared. Like I accidentally found out the winner and I went, oh no, I've got to watch it now. So I watched the last episode.
Yeah. No, I watched Canada versus the world.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, finish that one.
Fair enough.
Yeah, busy weeks. Lots of
Mm.
we're selling our house, we're buying a new house. Um, it's a lot.
Almost
I'm
like witness protection at this point.
running away. Um, there's bridging loans, there's new financial
Mm-hmm.
loans, it's like all this fun stuff. I'm not doing a bridging loan if I can avoid it.
Mm.
Trying to make everything line up perfectly. We have, like, honestly, the last 2 weekends I've gone, not yesterday, but the last 2 Saturdays, I went and did house inspections because Saturday's a big day for house inspections
Yes.
and shitholes all around me. And
Mm.
then, so I branched out a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and started to find some areas where I was like, I would pay, it's about 10 minutes more in travel for me, but I would pay that money to live in that type of house, basically.
Right.
So, but it's a very odd experience when you go house hunting. Like you go up to the house, the real estate agent's there, he's setting up his little flag, and then you got everyone behind you who wants to see the house, but you're all, if you like the house, obviously you're all competing for the house, but you've all got to be polite to everyone. It's a very strange environment. I don't know if you know the term uncanny valley.
Mm.
I can I'll give you a definition because I only learned about this the other day because I went into a property and in the backyard there was two, I'm gonna say boys because they couldn't, I had socks older than them who were
Mm-hmm.
dressed in a black, both were dressed in the same thing, black, what is it called when they up at the neck? What is it called?
Turtleneck.
Turtleneck, black turtlenecks, black pants. Uncanny Valley means it's a term that describes the eerie sensation one feels when they encounter a robot or computer-generated character with human-like characteristics. So you sort of walk out and they're standing in the backyard and they're like, "Hello." And I'm like, "Oh dear Lord." They scare the absolute pants off me and I get this feeling and I don't know, I get it with car salesmen, real estate agents, anyone that has to put on that persona of I'm the best person in the world, please buy something off me. I get that feeling.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm being quite blunt. because obviously I'm looking for something specific. So when they call me and they're like, "Oh, what do you think about this property?" And I'm like, "Which one was that?" Because I saw 12 houses that day. And they're like, "Oh, it's the blue one." I'm like, "Oh, the shithole." Yeah, no. They want too much money and it's going to need to be ripped down. Like, no.
Yeah.
You're paying for the block size is what you're paying for. And I'm like, we just don't have time to knock down and rebuild. We've got time for a little bit of renos, but I'm not doing a kitchen. I'm not doing a bathroom. But anyway, so it's a very odd experience. And then like obviously we're having house inspections. So like my house is like has to be pristine that we live in it, but we don't really live in it. My house is very clean at the moment because I'm just sort of trying to upkeep.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, so that's where we're at this week.
I was very lucky when I was selling my apartment. My apartment went up and was sold by the end of the first day of listing.
Yeah, like I was a little bit disappointed um because there was so many people going to the open houses around the area and ours was quite well priced for what it was. There was only one lady that came through, but it only been up for 2 days.
Right.
So the sign literally went up the day before. So my real estate agent has assured me, he's like, nope, she was very interested. She was buying it for her son. Maybe I need to adopt this lady buying houses. So he has to have come and have a look at it to see if he likes it. And then maybe I'm basically really flexible. I'm like, if I need to leave the house for 10 minutes, that's fine. Whatever. And I'm basically not ever in my house anyway. So because it's kind of been expedited, not because I'm getting puppies, but that does help the
When are
situation.
you getting puppies?
So they're brewing. I'm getting
Two.
two from the same litter. Um, I don't
Are
know
you
what
getting the
colors
King
yet.
Charles?
Yeah, getting them.
No,
I so
they're my favorite. How dare you? I mean,
I'm
I've got two
sorry.
dogs and I love my sons, but like, come
They can
on,
hear
man.
you. They hear the disrespect.
They don't care about me. I'm not their favorite mother. Shut up.
So anyway, yes, they're actually so I didn't know this, but they don't have pregnancy tests for dogs. No. So they just kind of
It's
wait.
an
And I
X-ray.
didn't know this either. They get morning sickness.
Yeah, but you know how 9 times out of 10 you find out? They go, oh, I think my dog might be pregnant. I'll take it to the vet. And then they X-ray him. And then there are all of the little spines in their belly.
Oh. Anyway, this
Yeah.
is her last litter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a friend of mine from work, and he showed me the puppies like a couple. It was probably like a year ago now when he showed me, and he's like, "This is the litter," and I'm like, "Oh my God, if I would take one right now, but I can't." And then I said, "Next time, let me know." And then I sent him a message, and then 20 minutes later, he sent me a photo of the mum and dad, and he goes, "It's a match," and I'm like, "Oh." So yeah, she has signs that she's pregnant now, and then next week should be starting morning sickness. So they'll be timeline wise, they'll be ready by the end of February.
So why two at the same time?
Well, one, it's a company thing, like to keep each other company.
That's why we ended up getting Finny. Yeah.
Yeah. You train them both at the same time. They're already comfortable with each other. And then my husband, because he wants a big dog. I want a big dog. I said, "You're too fat." He goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "You need to walk big dogs. And
Yeah.
we're not walkers. Like I do like to walk, but I'm like, I can't walk it every day. We just don't have the time. And King Charles don't need to be walked every day. They've got a little bit of a yard. They're inside
15-minute
dogs.
tops just so they can get to stretch their legs out.
Yeah, just throw the
Yeah.
ball in the backyard. Like, that's
Mm.
it. I'm like, if he was fit and a gym junkie, I'd be like, all right, you can take care of a big dog. But you can't.
You know that
No.
you're about to get my favorite dogs ever.
I know. And you spoke about this when you were deciding on puppies, and you just sort of um you just because your friend was like, "Oh, I've got these ones," and you're like, "Okay."
Well, we're at
Um,
the point where we wanted a puppy and we were ready for a puppy, and it was so hard during lockdowns and stuff to because
hmm.
everybody was getting puppies, and King Charles Cavaliers were like $7,000-8,000 for a puppy,
Yeah, wow.
and we just got very, very lucky. Like we wouldn't trade our boys in for anything. We adore our boys, but they're not King Charles.
Look, in an ideal world, I want a black one and a
You
tawny one
want the
because
trifecta.
Yeah, so it's ruby, white, and
Glen Home.
black. Black, what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So when I was growing up, my godmother had one. Her name was Kelly. She was a King Charles Cavalier, and
Kelly and King Charles.
she was the tricolor.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So
she
I know he wants to keep one, because I think, but I think he's going to keep a girl so he can continue to breed.
Mm.
Um, and
Which I'm
he,
personally not a fan of.
no, well, like he doesn't keep breeding the same dog.
Mm. Okay.
What do you mean? He's not a, he's not a puppy farm.
No, I hope not.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like he
So
absolutely
what
loves his
happens to the
dogs.
mother?
This is just like her last litter. Like this is
And she'll
just,
just become their pet?
yeah, no, he loves her. He
Okay, you
loves her
can
to
feel
death.
free to take that part out.
Oh yeah, no,
I
no. If I had any inkling it was like that, but literally I've creeped up on him behind him and all he is looking at puppy photos. Just loves his dog. Loves his
That's
dog. No,
good.
yeah. Because his ex-wife,
Hmm.
they had like four of them and she took three of them and he only got to keep the one and he was very upset. Yeah.
Mm.
So he's like he's been meaning to keep one in the last litter and but yeah, he I think she's had four litters. I don't know what
So what are you paying?
I don't know. I honestly I don't know. The last time I think they were up for under two.
For a King Charles,
Yeah.
he can still sell them for 5K.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the last time they were under two.
Be careful with them. They get hip dysplasia.
A lot of dogs do.
Yeah, but these ones are prone to it.
Well, I'm gonna get
And
pet
with the
insurance
long
anyway.
ears, yeah. We actually did it. We went through Pet Cover and then we ended up changing to Commonwealth Bank.
Okay.
Commonbank have pet insurance. But they're long-eared dogs, so be careful of ear infections
Oh yeah.
and fungus in the ears.
Um, so yes, they will be. We actually went to the pet store today.
Yeah, I
Wait.
saw the pet store and I went, she's getting puppies. Or
So,
she's got a puppy and hasn't said anything.
so
Do you have a
they
name?
uh no, because I want two boys. I don't want two girls. I don't want to deal with girls.
I didn't see that was the thing with us because like Lisa kept going, you can have a girl, and we're like, no, nope, don't want to deal with the heat thing.
I don't want to deal
Don't
with
want
the
to
heat thing.
deal with the fucking blood every fucking whenever she goes into heat, even after she's been desexed. No,
Yeah, no. And I don't
no.
want to get a boy and a girl because they don't really care about being brother and sister.
You know
Mm.
what? Boys don't care about being brothers because
No,
I
that's
just had
fine, but they
to.
can't get pregnant.
They
So
can't get pregnant, but I also like had to fucking like yell at Winston today. I'm like, you're a fucking rapist. And then I'm going to Finny, put up a fight. Tell him no means no. Do something, please.
Don't drop the soap.
You fucking homo.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
like
you can
it's
unedit now. Like you can, we're good. So you're getting two puppies. That's like cute.
yeah. I just thought I'd just get him. There's a guy out here called the puppy trainer man, puppy
Mm,
something man. I don't know.
mm.
Get someone out here to help us a little bit. But yeah, so that's exciting. So there's a lot going on. And oh, yeah, so I took them to the pet store today. And it wasn't because I was wanting to buy a pet, but I did see that they had I think they had Winston's. Are they cavoodles?
Winston's cross poodle. We're not too. We think maybe with a golden retriever, although he's more poodle, and we're pretty sure that Phineas is a cavoodle.
Yeah, so they had puppy cavoodles, but it did give me puppy farm vibes because they
Is
seem to
that
have a
pet
lot of
barn?
dogs.
Is
No,
that
it wasn't a pet barn. It was its own little entity.
right?
Um, but cheaper than going to the aquarium. My youngest
It
had a great
is.
time.
But I'll tell you what, not for nothing. When we went to because remember we got surprised with the fact that we were getting Winston as soon as we were.
Mm.
We went to Pet Barn and we were like, oh, we just got to buy stuff because we're picking up our puppy now. They give you a little bag of goodies for
Oh,
your new
cute.
puppy for free.
Oh, cute.
So
There is, and this is why. I love this house that I want to put an offer on tomorrow, but I
Mm.
have to sort of clear it. Um, it's right next door to a pet, not a pet barn. I think it's like pet stock, pet something. It is
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
chain.
Yeah, pet stock. Yeah.
Office Works, Bunnings, literally right there. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I can get
Mm.
sausage sandwiches any day of the week.
So with Pet Barn, if you join up as a member there and everything, right?
Mm.
The more you buy, you get discounts. Like you'll get it like a $10 voucher and all of that other stuff as well.
Mm.
Um, they're a little bit more expensive, but with the dog food, I'm going to give you the name of a company that you should go through.
Mm.
Because so these two guys, you can edit this out if you want. These two guys used to work for places like Pet Barn, and one used to work for a food manufacturing company, a pet food manufacturing company. So what happens is, so one of the things that people are going to recommend to you is something called Royal Canin, and we used Royal Canin for a while. So Royal Canin is actually a subsidiary of Coca-Cola. It's actually manufactured overseas, right?
Mhm.
So they do it all. They ship it to here. It sits in a warehouse and then gets distributed out to your pet barns, your pet stocks, all of those places, right? And then it sits there until it's its turn to go onto the shelf, right?
Mhm.
So by the time you, the consumer, buys it, it was made 6 or 7 months ago.
Well, that's a lot with a lot of dog food. Like a lot of dog food is
Ah,
like got a 20-year
so
fucking.
this company, right, that we use, whose name escapes me and we use them all the time. This is actually recommended by a friend. And so they're called Scratch, right? They charge you, so for 8 kilos, right? You pay $90, but you don't pay for shipping.
Mhm.
That's all included in it. They make to order.
I have
So
a feeling
if
that my
you order
friends
two
use these.
bags, yeah,
Yeah.
if you order 2 bags, right? They get the order, they make it straight away, bag it, ship it. You get it about 3 days after you buy it.
Because I know that he feeds his puppies something, and then when they get older, he does raw diet with the King Charles. I think it's for their coat. So anyway, I will look into it.
Scratch does raw diet too.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it there. And that's why I just saw.
I
Um,
need you to do it because I need to refer you so I can get the $20 discount. And this time, so they've just introduced their the food holders. So the we'll probably get it on Tuesday. We got 2 bags and
oh
we
yeah,
got
I see their little good grub tub.
it holds 1 bag. It holds 4 kilo bag. Um, but yes, I need to refer you.
Okay, I will when I get stuff ready. Yes, once we get into the new house, if we get this house. If not, we'll have to find something else, which is
New
fine.
house, new puppies. Is the new car happening?
It'll be dependent on how much money we got left over. Because if we do move into this house, I got to do about $80,000 of renovations. That'll
Right.
be dependent on. But yes, I've left in the budget, and even I said to the mortgage broker, I said, "This is how much money I want left over. Let's work around that."
Right.
So yes, we're just looking. Some houses I've been like, "This looks like my grandmother's house." I mean, it's got potential, but it smells like old people.
Mhm.
Can you get that smell out? I don't know.
No, I don't think you can.
No, I
No, you're
don't
going to
think
be
you
doing
can.
some editing this if like that. Um,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, who cares?
mm. So do you have a pancreas?
I do.
All right.
I do. You never really told me about your week.
My week, went for a promotion, waiting to hear about that. What else? No, I broke a foot. Oh, not okay. Fractured a toe.
All right, take it back a little bit. Not broke a foot.
Fractured a toe,
Okay.
right?
So not even a
In
break and toe.
No, a fracture.
Okay.
It's a stress fracture in my second metaphalangeal joint. No, just
Right.
above it, sorry. And so the second and third metaphalangeal joints actually have fluid around them as well. So walking has been, I did it walking.
Okay. I
I
think we've
wasn't trying to run
already
a marathon.
proven that exercise is just
I wasn't
horrendously
trying to run a
unhealthy.
marathon. I was walking, felt a twinge in my foot. I've been on painkillers for a week. Just used the last of my painkillers, so that should be interesting. Um, but yeah, there's that. What else? Yeah, she bought a hi
Pink
Barbie.
phone.
Pink phone. Hi Barbie. Um, that's about it, really. Like, no, nothing of great importance or significance.
Okay.
Really? No. No. So, who's pissed you off?
Not anything in particular. This is a bit of a lame one, but I thought about it the other day. So my bras, I have a few different ones. I usually go through phases. And
Yeah.
I've got some of the ones I've got are where they put the inserts, like the little pad thing to hide your nips.
Mm.
Just yeah. What happens in the washing machine? Do each bras like fight each other for the pads that are inside there? Like why do they fall out all the time? Like there's a tiny little trying to get them back into that little tiny hole and get them into the right position. What is happening there?
I
Why
don't know
can't
because I just take them out. I don't give a shit.
Oh, well, I don't really care about my nips either, but I don't, what's happening? Are they fighting? I gotta put them back in all the time. It's very irritating. Fuck bras. What bra? Oh, don't switch my audio. If I didn't wear a bra, like they'd be up at my knees.
But
Let's
here's the
face it.
thing, right?
Hmm.
This goes back to I remember I said something a few episodes ago, how who decided that farting was something that society shouldn't tolerate?
Hmm.
Who, what, when, where, why did someone go with the women and their breastal regions, they should be up and uncomfortable? Who
Oh, that
decided
was
that?
that was definitely that we're going back to like when women were recognized as women, really. I mean, look at
Yeah, but
corsets.
I know, but like who went, they shouldn't just be hanging there.
I'll give you one guess. Who said that?
A dude.
100%.
A dude. I don't understand, but I mean,
I also
whatever.
don't get the stigma around women not wearing a bra. I don't care if your nips are out. Like, at least our nips are useful. They are supposed to be for a purpose. What are men's nips for?
Shits
Yet
and
they can just
giggles.
flaunt them around. I don't feel that it's fair. I really
No, I
don't.
agree. I agree. And if you can hear my dog barking in the background, this is what you're going to be used to. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, free the nip. We're
Free the
back.
nip.
It's free the nip.
I'm all for it. But
I'm
I
currently
don't
not
like
wearing one right now.
I don't like women who judge other women who don't wear a bra and you can see the nips. They're on high beams. I'll even point it out. I'm like, oh, high beams over there, but I don't care. I don't care about it. It doesn't offend me to see someone's nipples. Actually
I don't give
offends
a
me
shit.
more when I see like roided up dudes wearing no shirt walking around. They've got a shirt sucked into their pants.
Yeah.
So why aren't you wearing that shirt?
Yeah.
And then generally the shirts are like those singlets anyway that like come past the nipples, so you can still see the nipples.
Yeah,
They
side
gen
boob.
Most of them have bigger boobs than I do, but they don't have
True.
to wear a shirt. They don't have to wear a bra.
No. If they walk around without a shirt, they get admired a lot of the time.
Correct.
If a woman did that, she'd be in jail.
Yeah, because it's apparently indecent exposure.
Expo- yeah. No, I completely agree with you.
This has
So
branched off into a different topic.
let the nip be free.
Free.
Give it some air.
I really wanted to see that Kath and Kim live show. Um, so your pancreas. What's annoying you?
Look, I just
And this is
showed
a
you.
delivery driver again.
Oh, actually, I'm having a problem. I have an eBay problem like you did.
They lost it?
Yeah, no, apparently it was delivered. It was never delivered. If it
Lies.
was,
Lies,
but
lies.
because it was marked as delivered, I'm having trouble getting my money back.
Well, they do take a photo. I think they have to take a photo. So
They
where's the
didn't.
photo?
They didn't.
Mm.
I
I
didn't
call
get a
bullshit.
photo, right?
I reckon it's the same person who stole your plants.
Curious, please.
Someone's got your plants.
Probably,
Someone's just
probably. Oh, I just got an email from Curious, please. We've got your parcel. I'm like, yeah, and you'll fucking keep it too. I won't fucking see it. But anyway, we digress. So as I showed you, hey, Bubby,
Mhm.
my pancreas goes out to Tim McApple dude and the people at Apple, especially the one in Broadway.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not one of those ones that go, I'm going to get myself a mobile phone and I'm going to go on a plan. So I'll just go to Vodafone, Optus, Telstra, whoever,
Mhm.
and, pay $100 a month for phone and thing. I'm like, nope, go buy your fucking phone, get yourself on a prepaid plan, blah, blah, blah. So the old phone, the dear sweet red phone, by the way, like the pink one's great. I love it. But why didn't I get an option of red? Why have they taken the red option out now? I don't know. Doesn't
Every
matter.
new ones, they just sort of bring out new colors.
Yeah, but my previous two phones, which was an 11 and a 13, they were both product red.
I
So they
never had that
decided not to
option
do
with
it this year.
mine.
Well, see, I don't get the big you fuck off ones because I
No, I
pay
don't
for
either.
mine outright, right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, right? So I the previous phone, I was like still good, but I was losing battery. Not as much as like you would expect. Like it's not like I started the day with 100% and ended up halfway through the day with zero. Like for me, by the end of the day, if I'm down to 80%, then I'm losing battery because I don't use my phone a lot, right? So I was like, no, you've got 3 days off coming up. Might as well do something, get yourself a phone. So I finished work on the Thursday, jumped in the car, went down because the one at Chatswood is temporarily closed. Don't know why, just is. Also, I'm sorry, people at Apple and Tim McApple dude, but why would I need an appointment to buy something from you?
I know, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
It's stupid because you couldn't even make an appointment anyway. So it was just like, so I rang them really quickly and they're like, yeah, come down. Okay. So I got down there and stupid pants guy was the door bitch and he was with someone and I was like, I don't, because there's usually like two or three of those door dicks. And so I went to walk in and I'm just like standing there and there were like people standing around and I was making eye contact with these people and they were like, not with customers. There was like 4 or 5 of them in a group, just like standing there having stupid conversations, like people at fucking JB Hi-Fi.
People in the poker area when we're supposed to be doing work.
Right. But so I stood there for a good 15 minutes. No one fucking said anything to me. Someone was up, two people were leaning up against the wall with their tablets, just like sucking up space with their blue Apple t-shirts on and stuff. So stupid pants guy at the front, I walked up to him and I go, hey, like, I just want to buy a phone. Like I'm possibly the easiest customer you're going to have today. I just want to buy a phone. I don't need a big sale. I'm in and out however long it takes. And he's like, yes, okay, no problem. Fucking standing there with his stupid fucking pants on.
Why does he have
And
stupid pants? I need a description of the
okay,
pants.
so they were flare from the hips down. It looked
Flared.
like
Okay, yep.
from the hips down,
Right, yep.
right? But
Just
they
culottes.
stopped at the ankles.
Genie pants?
Couldn't even tell you. They were black and white. They looked like clown pants. I'm still, that's why it was
Beetlejuice?
like, I don't know. He was just stupid pants dude. So so he goes, yep, no problem at all. You just stand over at that table over there. Someone will be there in 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm standing there. I'm watching people come in fresh off the street, getting served straight away. I'm like, no good. No bueno. This is not happening. So this girl starts to walk up towards me, and this very tall, athletic young man walks up and says, oh, I need this, blah, 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 blah. Deviates away from me and goes straight to him. Okay.
Latent
No
homophobia.
problem.
Go on.
Well, actually, I'm going to tell you this, and I really don't want to be this person, but it was at Broadway. I was not that particular nationality.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody who walked in, who got served before me, their place of origin was slightly north of the equator in the Asia area,
Right.
right? So I was getting the shits, and I'm still standing there 25 minutes after he tells me it's only going to be 10 minutes. And I'm really getting pissed. But so what happened was when I was standing there talking to Stupid Pants dude, this older guy behind me, he goes, "How long have you been waiting?" And I said, "Oh, just waiting for Stupid Pants to figure it out." And then so he goes, "I just need something, I just need a cord or something like that." And the guy goes, "Yep, no worries. You go to that table, which is the next table down." Young girl looks at me, looks at him, goes over to him. And even he goes, "She was here before me." And you know what her response was? "I'm with you now." So Cass was pissed by then, really pissed. So it was about 35 minutes after he sent me over to the table, somebody finally walked up to me, and her name was Lauren. And she went, "Are you Cass?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "What can I do for you?" And I went, "You better be so good that my opinion of Apple changes, because it's not very good right now." And so I started to tell her, and she went, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I went like this. I said, "Pink, 128 gig, 16. Don't worry about the plus. Don't give a shit. Just give me a fucking phone. I'm trading this one in." And she went, "Okay, no worries." So there's a little bit of problems with identification, which has never been a problem before because my wife and I share the account. It's in her name, but I do a lot of stuff on it, including buying my last phone while she wasn't there on
Mm.
the account. And they were trying to get her identification. And I'm going, "She's not here. She's at home and she's not coming here." And then I started to tell the story of all the different things. And the manager had come over by that point and he was going, "Oh, everything that you've said is on the history." And I went, "Because I fucking did it. Sell me the phone. It's not like I'm trying to steal the phone. I'm trying to give you $1,000. Right? I am trying to save $350 for the trade-in, but I'm still giving you $1,000. If I was trying to rip you off, it wouldn't be for like to give you $1,000. Right?"
Mm.
So we finally got it all sorted out. And he was like, "Yeah, okay." I will say this. Lauren did change my point of view slightly until we got to the table where, you have to transfer your stuff over. And I was doing all of that and I was met by Luke. Luke was a dickhead. Fucking dickhead. He got me sorted out pretty quick. Like I had a bit to transfer over, not a lot, but I had a bit to transfer over. And he goes, "Oh, looks like you're going to be here for about an hour." And I'm like, "Great, in your company, awesome." But there's this Asian woman across from me, and she was one of the ones that got served before me, even though she walked in and spoke to nobody, like just walked straight in and like
Mm.
demanded things, and they fucking gave it to her. So she was already transferring stuff over for about half an hour because I saw her. And so mine transferred over actually less time than we thought it was going to be. And this woman's one, they kept having to restart and blah. And Luca's going, "I'm not too sure what's going on." And I went, give her another fucking phone. It's obvious this new phone that she's trying to buy from you isn't working. Give her a new phone. And he just like looked at me like I had no idea, like I had 27 heads and I had no fucking idea. Sure enough, by the time I ended up paying for this, he went and got her a new phone and it fucking transferred over, no problem at all. Just because you wear a blue Apple t-shirt doesn't mean you're fucking God, Tim McApple, dude. You need to tell your people that. They need to get their shit together. They really do. But the pink phone's pretty.
Yeah, I kind of like to buy from like JB or like Officeworks because I get the Flybuys points and they usually give it to you 5 or 10% cheaper.
Yeah, but this is a $1,400 phone that I picked up for $1,049 because I trade in.
Can't you just trade in for cash and then use the
No,
cash?
no.
I don't know how it works. I've never traded in a phone. My phone is I found out the other day, is I think it's a 12.
Mm.
What are we at now? Like 16?
16.
Yeah, this is a 12. This is a Pro. I've
Mm.
had it for ages and my battery health's at 76%. It does not last long because I use it a lot. And I'm never like, my husband's the one to be like, oh, don't charge it all the way. Oh, can't can't leave it charging while you're asleep. Fuck that. I'm just gonna put it on. If it dies when I'm asleep and I need it for an alarm, I'm fucked. So it's charging. If it catches on fire next to me, whatever, I go down in Apple flaming glory.
Mm.
It's not a Samsung. Might not explode. I don't know. So yeah, I'm hanging on to this phone. It's got cracks in the screen, but the cracks in the screen is the screen protector. So I could go get that replaced, but I don't actually care. It does not impede my use of the phone being a phone. Once the phone stops being a phone, like it doesn't allow calls, texts,
Mm.
that's when we're gonna have a problem.
Mm.
I
My only other thing is that it's a new cord. So I can't like just use my wife's cord to charge
what is
it.
it now? What do they change it to now?
It's like a lightning thing, like you would not like plug into a laptop or something like there's no USB at the other end.
Oh no, I've got the new ones.
Yeah. So it was like, well, that was fun. Um, but I just got out of that by the phone that came, the cord that came with the phone is in the car now. And then I just buy the magnet chargers for like $20.
Mm.
So there's a magnet charger next to my bed, and that's how I charge my phone every day.
I just use
Because I don't
my
want to buy a new cord.
No, that's fair, but you can buy pretty cheap at Kmart.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because like I tried that once with one of my old phones and then I couldn't play music. I could only charge the phone. I couldn't play music through my car. I don't
Strange.
know. I know, I know. But we
You got Apple
digress.
Play in your car now, don't you?
I did in the last car too.
Yeah, so no, that's weird.
Mm.
Let's talk about Down Under because they finally got released. The cast
They
starts
did
next
Friday.
next Friday. We already have a favorite,
We do.
although Brenda Best, didn't we meet her?
We did, and she follows us.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So
Mean
top
it.
two. Anyway, so we
I
got
actually
Brenda
said it
Best.
when we
Yeah,
were talking about it a couple of episodes back. I went, if it's not going to be Lazy Susan, it has to be Brenda Best.
yeah,
Breast.
Breast. And
Breast.
Brenda Breast. Very hard to say.
If you want
Freya.
cuteness, you need to watch her vlog on YouTube of when they all had to do the media thing
Oh, okay.
because she flew up with Lazy Susan. It was very funny.
And her partner was lovely.
Yes.
Yes. If they're still together, I'm not sure.
They are married.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That doesn't mean they're not together, but
They are together though. Yeah.
We got Freya Armani, Can't Afford, Lazy Susan, Lucina Innocence. I don't get that one.
Loose in her innocence.
Oh, but it's
Loose in her
yeah, no, I
innocence.
get that now, but usually it's Lucina. Anyway, Mandy Moobs, Max Drag Queen, Nikita Aman.
Yeah, I don't believe there's a pun on that.
Well, it's like I need a man, but like Nikita Aman. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll be here forever trying to figure it out.
Olivia Dreams and Vibe.
Mm-hmm. I've
Vibe.
seen Can't Afford perform. Can't
I know
Afford
the
was
name's
at
familiar.
Can't Afford was at Taronga.
I'm loving her Cynthia outfit. I
Mhm.
am so tempted to. I don't go to any Halloween parties, but if I was, I would wear that. I think that's fucking hilarious. Because yeah, it's a doll. No one else did the doll theme in the promo shoot besides.
Oh, yes, they did. Lazy Susan is Polly Pocket.
Are they all dolls? And I just don't know.
They're
Oh,
all
well, yes.
dolls
Sorry,
because they're
sorry.
in the
I
dollhouse.
did. Yeah. So the middle is Polly
And
Pocket. Cynthia.
I think Max is Barbie with the RuPaul's theme of the drag race with the checks through the droves.
Anyway, it's just not as obvious. I get the Polly Pocket. I see that now. I get the
Hmm.
Cynthia. I just the other ones are not as
Hmm.
obvious. But yes,
So with Lazy Susan, the wig is actually fiberglass.
yes,
Yeah, it's
looks
like
it.
a helmet thing. If you actually, so Kick-Ons has started again.
Hmm.
Art Simone did the first episode because, okay, so Lazy Susan is normally the producer of Kick-Ons, but is actually not producing this season, so they can be honest in their opinions and there would be no interference by Lazy. So
Hmm.
Fembot XYZ is actually doing the producing and editing and everything.
Hmm.
And so the first episode of Kick-Ons is Art Simone with Mum and they do the meeting of the queens and do all of their looks and everything. And they were talking about Lazy Susan's look.
It is very cute.
It is very,
Or
very cute.
obviously we have our biased opinions of who we think should win.
Hmm.
Um, but yes, I'm actually excited to see. I hate that we have it week by week. I hate it.
Hmm.
It's a streaming service that I pay for. Why am I getting it week to week? So annoying.
Because that's how they're getting it
Just
from
put
Wow
it on
Presents.
and then binge watch it.
Hmm.
This is what makes me lose interest though. Because I'm
Mm.
like, I'll watch an episode and then I'm like, oh, what happened last week?
Mm.
Like,
But Lazy Susan for me is top contender already. I think she's the one to beat.
I think Brenda Best will be up there.
I hope so. She's very cute. Like you've got to watch the vlog. It's very cute. What I saw of all of them, like they all seem okay.
Yeah, and I'm going with Can't Afford. I think they're trying to up Australian drag
Hmm.
because we started off rough. I know you love your Spanky. I know, but it was rough. Like
Hmm.
she's doing much better now with the looks.
She's actually going to be either a guest judge or a mentor. So,
Oh, good.
previous winners are going to. So, some of the judges are previous winners, including Sasha Colby.
Mm.
Uh-huh. So, Spanky, Kidda, uh, Isis, Loren.
Yeah, Isis Avis Loren, I believe.
Okay, them two.
She was a winner.
They,
You should know her name.
I know, right? Yeah, but it's a three. I don't believe we have any of them, any three persons in this season, so I should be fine.
No, we do not.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, they're going to be either mentoring or judging.
Okay.
Mm.
They haven't released the judges. They've got coaches. Yeah. So Isis Avis Loren's a coach. Kidamine and Spanky Jackson is a coach. And then
Sasha must
judges,
be.
they don't have Sasha in the lineup for judges, but that could be they're not wanting to spoil it later on. But it's got Isis,
They
Kidda, Michelle,
advertised it.
Reese, and Spanky. It's not in here.
They advertised it.
Don't come at me. It's not on the website.
It's on Wow Presents. Hang on. I'm not making this up. I swear. I'm not making this up. Sorry, Stan Australia.
Hmm.
Drag Race Down Under. Michelle Visage.
Start your engines and may the best drag queen win. We're back, and you're in Michelle's house now. Your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent is about to be tested like never before.
Stupid thing.
Obsessed with.
That was Sasha Colby. This look I'm obsessed with. Guest judge.
Okay. I
It's
believe you.
on
It's just not in
it's
there yet.
no, it's on Stan Australia.
This could be the first episode as well.
Well, I remember like because I filmed around February, March. Um, Sasha Colby was in New Zealand for like 2 days. And I actually went, I reckon she's going to be doing something with New Zealand drag race. Sorry, down under drag race.
Yes.
Sasha Colby.
I don't share the same enthusiasm. That's a lot. All right. Well, we're excited for a drag race finally. Woo. Yeah, we should catch up on the other ones.
It's too much.
It's a lot. It's a
It's
lot.
just too much.
But I will be throwing out puppy names in the next
Have you got
few episodes.
anything? Have you got
No.
anything yet?
Oh, my husband's goes, oh, but I want to name one of them Chewbacca. I'm like, no,
No,
that won't be
Chewy.
happening.
It's just Chewy.
No, won't be
No,
happening.
because you know why? You know why, husband? Because you get Chewbacca, you get Chewy, and it kind of sounds racist.
One Chewy and one Cracker. Um, no, I will. They will be on theme. They will be a pair. They'll be a dynamic duo. Won't be like Sonny and Cher or anything like that. But
Like Benson and Hedges.
no, no. But I'll be throwing suggestions out. We'll see how we go.
Scooby and Shaggy.
That's cute. But I already had a Scooby.
Milo and Otis.
No, how boring. How basic. Yeah, basic.
Stitch and Lilo.
No,
Is it Lilo? Lilo?
Lilo. Lilo
I
and
don't
Stitch.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We'll come back to that.
Mm.
I will look
Oh,
at
good.
cute puppy names. But yeah. So
February.
February. Hopefully we'll be in our new house by then. That'll
Because
be nice.
dog pregnancies only last 9 weeks.
Yeah, and they got 8 weeks with the mum.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us, to around the end of February. Yeah.
Cute.
And he
Puppy.
also said that when we go away, he will mind them as well. So that's handy.
Cute. But what you'll find is you'll end up getting like a sensible family car where you can like get the kids and the fucking dogs and all of that other stuff. And then you'll start looking for pet friendly accommodation.
I more meant like because we're planning on going overseas at the end of next year. So not going to bring the dogs. Just, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
I'll wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up in a nice little package with a bow on top.
I don't know
Shall
why.
we?
I don't know why we've gone here. I don't know where Cass has turned into a trucker from the outback.
Yeah. Oh, I've been watching the Aussie Gold Hunters. I'm fucking in. I love it.
Okay, that's where it's
I
come from.
love
Okay,
it.
yep, right, okay.
The old gypsies, like the gold gypsies or whatever they're called, are fucking stupid. Just going on record as saying it right now. They've got no idea. They've got no business being in the outback. I'm just going to say that. But anyway, for those of you on the YouTubes, don't forget to hit like and subscribe on the podcast platforms. Please give us 5 stars, a comment if you want. We are on the socials at Drag Me Out Official. If you want to leave a little bit of a comment, tell us to go fuck ourselves or whatever takes your fancy. Don't fucking care, to be quite honest with
I
you.
don't read them, so I don't care.
I read them and glance over them and just like whatever. I'm just like, fuck you. Like when there is anything, like if it looks relatively bad, I don't give 2 shits. And if it looks relatively good, I give even less of a shit, really, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. And until next time, do you have any words of wisdom?
Never. Absolutely never.
Okay. I've just got to say, Tim McApple dude, get the people at Broadway to get their shit together, and we will see you on the next episode. Well, bye.
Bye.
Mwah. Ba 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 ba.